I know, chasing that dough, hitting that road, getting that money, man. All I know, loading that foe, kicking down doors, getting that money, man. We gon' make it money. We gon' take it Cruiserweight. We gon' make it money. We gon' take it Cruiserweight.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Canelo biting off more than he can chew by moving up to Cruiserweight? I'm going to start it off with Trill Dollar Bill.
No. Let Canelo do what he want to do. Canelo is daring to be great. How you going to be mad at that? This guy's trying to give us excitement, and he's trying to create his own legacy at the same time. I'm not mad at him. Shout out to the guy he's fighting too. Everybody is going against this guy, saying, oh, he's going up to fight. He's going up more weight to fight a guy who's been in there and gave hell to people. Even if his loss to Tony, he still put Tony on his butt. You know what I'm saying? This kid Junior he's a big guy. He's going to be one of the biggest guys that Canelo's ever faced. You know, this Canelo's still pushing himself. And people are going to have something to say because he's not well-named and well-known like a lot of the other people. It's still a guy, a bigger guy, and Canelo's still challenging himself, and he's daring to be great. When the TBE mentioned him fighting AJ, now it doesn't look too silly now. We all laughed at it, but now, you know, hey, look, Canelo is he's daring to be great. How can you not like that? If anything, everybody should be up, standing, applauding, and cheering it because he's trying to put excitement into the sport of boxing. And I'm not mad at that. He's already did everything we asked from champion 154, 160, 168, 175. Now he's going up to do it at Cruiserweight. I'm not mad at him. Neither should y'all. We're witnessing greatness. Stop hating and appreciate something great.
G.
Yeah, I disagree with you on this one. I don't really care to see Canelo at Cruiserweight. I would rather see him fight Charlo or
you don't want to see them guys fight each other. You don't want to see none of those guys fight each other.
That's not what I said. Okay. You know what I mean? Like I want to see Canelo fight Benavidez, you know, like those are the two fights I would like Canelo to see. I would like to see from Canelo.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, I never even equated any cruiserweight fighter fighting Canelo. So, I mean, Canelo could do what he wants. He's already established. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm excited for it. You know what I'm saying? So, I just rather see him fight these guys because I've been wanting to see those fights for the longest. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on it.
TBE.
G wants his fighters to get a payday, you know.
Exactly.
You know, Canelo don't get nothing out of fighting your fighters. If he beat them, they're gonna be like, oh, they weren't at the caliber Canelo needed to fight. And if Canelo win, Canelo need to fight better competition. So Canelo keeps solidifying your legacy by moving on up and gaining that weight, baby. Yo, Canelo versus AJ 2025 coming soon, baby.
All right, yeah. So briefly, I don't want to hear that Canelo's ducking people or whatever. Canelo just had 4 fights in like a year, and he fought 3 undefeated champions, and he beat them all to become undisputed. Who else has done that? Who's doing it like that? Especially these days. Nobody. So I don't want to hear anything from anyone. What I will say is this, though. At least you can admit he's earned the tune-up, right? At least if he wanted to, right? He can fight a tune-up after what he's done, right? I mean, by God, you just fought 3 undefeated guys and undefeated champions unified and became undisputed. So at the very least, he deserves a tune-up, right? Most would agree, right? So for his tune-up, he's just going to move up and weight, you know, at minimum 30 pounds, and he's just going to challenge a cruiserweight champion. That's just for a tune-up. Right. And before you get all upset about that, it makes perfect sense. I just became undisputed. I'm going to go home and live a little. So I'm going to put on my weight that I normally put on before I have to cut weight to make 168. Right. So he's going to be walking around at like 280 anyway. So he's just going to have a camp, go in there and have a go. What's the big deal? For me, it's nothing. He's going to have he already spars big guys. So it's like, this is my tune-up, and I can add another accolade. That's what's up. You know, unlike people who are staying at 160 hoping that someone will give them a shot, unlike people who are staying in certain weight classes and not wanting to fight each other to create opportunities, he's making waves. He's creating his own opportunities, and he's getting hated for it. It's unbelievable. Rather than calling out all these other guys about not fighting each other, rather than calling out all these guys saying y'all need to get on his level so it's enticing for him to even select you for a fight, y'all need to build up your resume so that you don't need to keep calling out Canelo for payday. Y'all want to criticize Canelo for trying to be a world champion in 5 different weight classes? Man, priorities done changed in boxing. I'm done, brother.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe and check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. Trill Talk Volume 3 out right now. That's Conspiracy G. That's Showtime TBE with Showtime Caden. And I am the commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill. We appreciate you for rocking with us, taking the time to rock with us. We are the Boxing Bros.
You're welcome.